Hi, Leos. Thank you so much for joining today. I'm not feeling so well, so please forgive me for my energy not being up. To all of my amazing subscribers, thank you for being here with me. Honestly, it means a lot. Couldn't do this without you. And if you are new here, please go ahead and hit subscribe. Stay with us, all right? Um, this is for, um, this will be a love reading. I don't know who I'm going to connect with because it's a collective reading for all Leos. So, as it's general, take what messages resonate and leave the rest, okay? If you'd like a private reading that's specific to your situation, please go ahead and book a reading with me. You can find the information to my website below, or you can directly book online. As such, the cards that I'm pulling out right now in this lane is for person one. Okay. And then over yonder here is going to be for person two. Wow, look at that. What? What? Leos. Not sure what's going on in your situationship, but it's kind of interesting at the minute. Leos. Okay. Almost there. Ooh. All right. Okay. Leos, you guys are funny. I don't know who I connect with, but my goodness, you're adorable. You have these ups and downs all the time, and yet despite it, there's a loyalty there. It's like nothing can break this situation, whatever it is. But yet it's quite funny because you guys, whoever you're dealing with, you'll have goes at each other all the time, but you work it out and it's all good again. Definitely adorable. Maybe it's one of those relationships, because some people, they get in these relationships where they like having arguments all the time. It keeps the passion alive. Yeah. So anyway, person one, how they're showing up in the relationship. They could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If not, it could be in their chart. And please keep in mind this reading could be either for your sun, rising, moon, or Venus sign. Okay, so if this doesn't resonate, check those signs in your chart as well and watch those readings. So yeah, this person is showing up as romantic, sweet, offering their love, offering their heart. They love you. They do. There's a commitment here, a loving commitment, and it's based from the heart, right? And the nights are about action. So they're putting in that love into the relationship. That's how they're showing up. But whomever you're dealing with, person number two, I'm getting a bit of an ego here. I'm going to win at all costs type attitude. So this is the Five of Swords, and what it represents is, in this situation, I'm getting I always have to be right. I always have to win the argument. But the funny thing is I don't know if they realize, person number two, that each time they win an argument, it's only at the detriment to losing the person that they love or hurting the person that they love. Because you see these wounded people, this wounded person over here, just heartbroken down. But, this one's like, oh, well, at least I won. It's kind of like I get that Donald Trump feeling from this card, like I won. Doesn't care what damage is caused to get that win. Okay, and that happens sometimes. That's part of our shadow selves, and unless we look at that, it'll continue to emerge. How person number one sees the other Oh dear. How person one sees person number two. They see person number two as egotistical, victorious, taking the win, very prideful, very, almost in a sense like drawing on narcissistic traits of ego. Just, I'm better than anybody else, and you need to recognize me, and you need to, pay attention to me and praise me. Look at me on my horse, trotting along. I'm important, kind of deal. So yeah, okay, I can see how that can, play out. How person number two sees person number one. Well, maybe person number one got angry and decided they were going to block person number two, because this can represent blocking, not speaking, not talking, not even acknowledging, and maybe, yeah, I think that person two might be looking at person one as they don't see how great I am. They don't see how wonderful I am. They need to take off their blindfolds and they need to give me more. So I don't know. That's just the feeling that I'm getting from person number two. Person number one, um, where they see the relationship heading. Well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but it's like person number two was being all in this I'm going to win attitude. I'm going to win at all costs, and I don't care who I hurt in the process. Well, now person one has decided I don't care who I hurt in the process. Now I'm going to go into my ego space and I'm going to be right and I'm going to win, and I don't care, if it hurts anyone else. And now they're sitting there feeling proud about themselves and how they've won, despite the fact, again, it was an empty victory. It's one-upping each other. It's just being nasty to each other, just all for the sake of getting an ego stroke. You guys, what am I going to do with you? So now that person one has decided to take on the energy that, person two already had previously, where the other one sees this going. Well, now person number two is juggling. They're like, okay. They're like, do I approach this the same way that I did it before, or do I try a different approach to get them back? What? You guys. Do I come in being a jerk again so I can maintain power and control out of ego space? And jerk is just a funny word. Don't take that personally. Or do I show up like they do? Do I show up with the love, the kindness, my heart on my sleeve? How do I balance this out? How do I balance this out so that it works in my favor again? Oh, you guys. So, you know what? This could be a really good thing, but it says that the strength in this relationship is romantic feelings, but it came out upside down. So it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. Well, maybe it is a good thing that you guys aren't showing your feelings to each other, because it seems like you guys just want to hurt each other. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's a good thing that you're not putting your hearts on your sleeves, because you know if you can only stay in that heart on sleeve energy, you're just gonna have your heart ripped out and cut apart until it just can't be put back together. So it's actually quite fascinating how you both can shift from giving love to completely withdrawing it. And right now, the strength in this is that you're keeping it alive by just having a go at each other, but without cutting each other's hearts out completely. What is the weakness in this relationship? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I think the reason why this is a weakness is because you both like I said in the beginning, seem to have this love for fighting with each other, or just getting under each other's skin, or getting, reactions out of each other. And so the weakness here is that you're not making a decision on whether you want a peaceful relationship or a fighting relationship. It seems like you're happy in this cycle of having both. And I know that that sounds weird, but people can be happy. It's just like even miserable people, a lot of them actually find their happiness in that. It's a paradox of life. It's bizarre, I know, and some of us don't understand, but who are we to judge, right? Different strokes, different folks. That's just the way it goes. So, where the relationship is going, this apparently, Leos, is the perfect storm. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So, even though I would find this chaotic, it seems to work. It really seems to work for you guys. And like it or not, as much as you drive each other absolutely bonkers, either you're going to be getting engaged or, you're going to be ascending to a higher level of commitment, or maybe you're even going to commit to each other if you guys aren't together just yet, right? But that's what I'm getting from this. And what does the relationship need? Well, we already know that you got to protect your hearts from each other because you both don't want to cut them out. So stick to what you're good at and flirt with each other. That's what the relationship needs. If you want to get back to a little bit of a period of, I don't know, romantic time together, then flirt with each other. It says extend your lighthearted energy to others. Aww. So yeah, you know, all in all, I think it's perfectly dysfunctional. It's perfectly functioning dysfunctioning, if that makes sense at all. I wish you guys, the best, and let me just get you some guidance from Spirit on this situation. What's your guidance, please, Spirit? Yeah, time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. So, what I'm really getting is just like I said, one's coming out of the cycle of being this energy, right? And now the cycle's shifting and it's ending because now this one's going into that energy. But like it or not, whether it ends, it starts again, right? Because it's just a cycle. This is just what you guys do. And as long as nobody's, getting abused, no problem. See, change in direction. Yep, confirms it again. It's just saying that the cycle now, the other person has the power, but don't worry because we know what's going to happen. The other one will switch it up and then they'll have the power again. So just keep doing what you're doing. Keep safe. Don't let it ever get abusive. And I wish you guys the best of luck. Sending you so much love. And thank you guys for the laugh. That was cute. That was a really cute reading. Please give this video a like. It helps to support the channel. And also go ahead and leave a comment below. Let me know how this is playing out in your situation. All right. Have a great one, you guys. Bye.